Hey there. I'm Sarah Burns. I am starting a YouTube channel because I'm graduating and I'm also going to Brazil tomorrow. I just want to like get it all down on tape, and I figured, you know, what's a better way to start a memory? Or no, that's not it. What's a better way to keep memories than to get them on video? So I'm going to Brazil. You know, like I figured, cross that off my bucket list. Yeah. So, oh my god, I'm so cheesy. This is horrible. I've got notes. I'm a nerd. I'm well prepared. This is really my first time leaving the United States, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit because, you know, it's all like a 10-hour flight and I go in at 10:30 and I'm gonna be alone, and what if there's a freaking terrorist on board or something? You never know what's gonna happen. It's not really my first time leaving the United States. I mean, the first time I left the United States was Canada in 7th grade, but that was like a 7th grade field trip. And I mean, I was only there for like an extended weekend. Plus, I mean, there's a difference, you know. Canada's like connected. It's part of North America. Like Canada's connection is like this. It's a long line, while Brazil's connection is like this. It's a short line. Well, I get it, so screw you. Canada was literally amazing. I mean, if we went on a 3-day trip back then, that was huge. You were in 7th grade, you were 12, you weren't even a teenager yet. We literally did everything. I had a crepe. Do you know how good crepes are? They're good. I'm telling you. You need to try it. Like cinnamon sugar inside of a little buttered roll-like thing that's flat, and it's like so good. We got to go on a ghost hunt, and it was literally the most amazing thing ever because we gathered in a circle, and this guy in like this cheesy black cape costume thing came up, and he's all like, "Ooh, we're gonna go on a ghost hunt!" And apparently they do this with a lot of tourists, but we got like a special thing because, you know, it was an entire school group. I mean, we're not gonna do it with strangers because that's creepy. All they did was give us like a map, and it showed like the lines of the streets, but it didn't tell you specifically which streets they were. The map was like this. Ooh, not on that page. That has drawings on it, and the drawings are awesome, and I don't want to mess them up. So imagine this is like the little mappy thing. Line, 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 line. You are here, and then these are, you see all these little streets and things, except it was a lot more confusing than that because you couldn't figure out, because like you are here was like shown in like several different directions, so you couldn't figure out which direction you were coming from because it was either upside down or right side or left, or it's difficult to explain. And then there'd be like a ghost, a picture of a ghost and stuff like that, and I don't know what the arrow is there for. I just do that because arrows are cool. Our group got back to the square first after visiting all of the ghosts. They're like, "Oh, we got a treat for you, they give you ice cream." So we went down to this little parlor shop. Everybody got ice cream though, because, you know, can't ruin people's self-esteem nowadays. I went for the beaver tails because, as I have obviously noted before, I love crepes. While I was on the line, there were these two girls going off to a party. One girl turned to her friend and goes, "The party's happened, eh?" She said, "Hey!" This is like my first out-of-country experience, and I heard a Canadian say, "Hey!" Get out! What are you doing? Get out! I'm filming a video. Go away. Go away. You look like Prince Valiant. No, shut up. I'll put that in the video if you don't go. Leave. Who deserves my video making? Oh, Sarah. Fireworks. You need to go now. Get out. It's personal. Anyway, in order to get to Canada when I went there, it was legitimately, all I had to do in order to get across the border was give them my birth certificate, and it didn't even have a photo of me. It was just my name and my parents' name. How is that considered legit? Just because you have a document doesn't mean anything. I could have printed it off the internet, I think. In order to get to Brazil, I had to give them money. And not money for my plane ticket, which by the way cost nearly $1,000. Stupid. I had to give the money for my visa, I had to get a passport, I had to get like documents signed, I had to get things notarized. Thankfully, we have a notary in town. Didn't know we had one until like this happened, but you know, we have one, so I'm in luck. Anyway, it's different. You can catch my drift. Yeah. So I was wondering if you ever had like an experience where you got to go to another country for a while. You can go ahead and tell me down there in the comments box. It doesn't even have to be to another country. It could have been to like, if you live in the USA like me, that it could be just like to another state. You could talk about how you and your 5 sisters were all crammed into one car and had to sleep in the back on top of each other in a plank position. Or if that happened to you, I'm really sorry. If you liked this video, then I ask you to subscribe. Or if you think the video is worthy, click a like button. Peace out. Yeah, I'm videotaping. Isn't that exciting?
You gotta start making a list as to what you're packing and stuff so you know what you're doing.
Priorities.
Yeah, priorities.
Video.
Otherwise, you just go in with a
Packing.
little knapsack and that's it, so.
I'm not gonna go with a little knapsack. True traveler style. Sterile high five.